a minute or so, and it's like, some cool shit. I want to say when we first started recording, like StreamYard, didn't we have something like that?
I think so. It played something at the beginning.
Something kind of generic. I
Yeah,
mean, it,
like yeah, just something that was on there that you
yeah.
had on there.
They give you like all these different programs or whatever, these, you know, in browser software type things. They give you options to do all kinds of cool shit that I hardly get the chance to utilize, but it is pretty cool though. I really want to get into making more of the clips. But I mean, in all reality, it's so easy to like, man. When you showed me that one clip of our show, the Pelicans thing, I think it was what it
Yeah,
was,
yeah,
and I was like, man, why did I not think about? I mean, it's just like going around the world to get across the street. It's like, why not just go to YouTube and like screen record your own shit? Like, it
right.
works just as easy. You don't have to
Yeah,
go through three other things either.
yeah. That's basically all I did.
Yeah, it's so simple. If you want to, you can put some music in the background. It's not difficult to do. You can do that in the app on Instagram. So I
Right.
mean, but I always am.
That's how probably most people doing their shit.
Yeah, and also like the people who use the AI things, like they don't. You can tell like they'll put it in one of the things, and be like, just do the closed captioning as AI. And you can read the text, and it's like, what the fuck is it saying? Maybe it's saying something completely different than like what it actually is.
Dude, do you have Chat GPT?
I mean, yeah, I
You
do.
have it like you have it on your phone. You regularly use
I
it.
know I don't have it on my phone, but just off the strength of me not hey, what's up? Shout out little Sith Lord. It's up and it's stuck.
Hey,
We're outside. Well, we're inside because it's cold
hell
outside. But
yeah, dude! It's supposed to be getting colder than a bitch
I heard that it was supposed to
and
be getting
windy as
cold.
hell.
Uh, but man, fuck. I was just saying something, but it might not have actually been that important. I don't remember what it was now though.
Mm.
Couldn't have been that important. No, you asked me about Chat GPT. I don't have it
Oh yeah,
just off the strength that I haven't thought to download it.
dude. It getting just since like I've had it for like a year.
Yeah.
Just how much more it can do now than when I first got it is crazy.
Oh,
I forget about it, check back every now and then, and dude could do so much more every time.
it's fun. I mean, it's
Dude,
fun as
take a
far as
picture of yourself,
uh huh.
put it in there, and then just tell it whatever, and then it does it. Like literally, put you on a giraffe on top of the Empire State Building. It's gonna look awesome,
Yeah, it might
and
make
it's
your
gonna do it in like a minute.
it might make your chin look weird. You know you you might be a little cross-eyed.
A little something, something.
Yeah, but they be doing magic. Yeah, I
It's
don't know if I
crazy,
ever
dude.
told you. I know that I told Cam about it, but I don't know if I ever told you about the time that I came up. I think I might have. I might have came on here and talked about it. The the versus battle that I came up with Lil Wayne versus 50 Cent. I didn't come up with the concept, but I put it through Chat GPT and was like, give me like a comprehensive like breakdown for a promotional and like marketing thing for a versus, like basically a pitch, like as to
Right.
why, and dude, it was just this fucking epic shit. So, I mean, I probably still have it on here somewhere, but I'm not gonna go through the trouble to read it right now.
Did
But
you ask it who would win?
no, I don't think I did
That's you were
actually.
asking the wrong shit. Look, let
Yeah.
me see. See now.
I mean, it's probably gonna. I mean, ugh, this is heavy. I can't believe we're talking about this. We're not even like 3 minutes into the show, and we're talking about who would win, Lil Wayne versus
I mean, I
50
know who
Cent.
would win. I just want to know who I think who would win. I want to be
That's fair.
know that I'm right.
I mean, I just don't know how that conversation goes.
Oh, I'm about to tell you. They
Yo,
had to think a second on it.
while y'all are both, I know both of y'all are. I assume that Lil Sith Lord is still in here, but did y'all see where Pat McAfee's getting to do some fucking work for the fight card at the White House? Pat McAfee is like apparently setting up at the White House to do a show that day or that week or some shit like
Dude,
that.
I know he called in like Buku from a bunch of different sports, like in the meeting,
Yeah.
just to like. And dude, is it on his birthday?
I
Is
know
this?
it's not on the 4th of July. I think it's supposed to be a little earlier, right?
Yeah, I think. But I don't know if that was like cap, that like just some bullshit, or is it really on his birthday? He's
Shit.
really getting like all the biggest people and
I
all
don't
his favorite shit to
I don't
perform for
I
him.
don't know, but I got to be honest. That's got to be like the coolest thing to do is far as a birthday goes. Hey, y'all come over and have a UFC event at my house.
Yeah, that is some bullshit.
I mean, a
He's
total
remodeling it. The
can totally understand why anyone would have criticism about it. I'm not. Let me turn my camera. Well, hang on. I could completely understand why people would have criticisms about it, because I mean, just because I like the UFC and I think it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand why people would be like, "This is a little bit like extra." You know what I'm saying? But uh, I don't give a shit if it was supposed to be on the 4th of July or his birthday or the anniversary of Anne Frank's passing, like whatever it may be. I'm down, as long as they have a UFC event at the White House. That's cool to me.
I do kind of wish they'd kept it on July 4th, but
Mm-hmm.
that'd have been even more gangster.
Yeah, that definitely would have made it cooler. That 100% would have made it cooler. I just still think it's like a net cool thing that they're having it at the White House.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, at the end of the day, that is dope. I mean, you see that Gaethje's pretty much say he's gonna be on that card.
Yeah, you know who you think he's gonna fight?
I guess Ilya.
I hope. I mean,
I
I
mean,
hope.
that,
I
that would
guess that's a
seem
good
like the
point.
obvious answer is Ilya.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
supposedly. I mean, that's for all accounts is his next fight. But I see Dustin talking about he come fight him at the White House for that trilogy.
I personally don't
But
think
if
that.
I'm Justin,
I
I'm
don't
like, I
think
want to fight for the belt.
I like the yeah 100%. But I also know. Listen, okay,
But it,
we're gonna do a round robin right here in the for the sake of the conversation since we're already talking about USC. I will say this: I don't think that, and I'm gonna come back in later in just a minute to defend Dustin Poirier based on this past weekend. But I don't think Dustin Poirier deserves to fight at the White House.
oh
Not
well.
it has nothing to do with
Right,
nothing to
I'm
do with his
saying, what's
legacy.
deserve? Is deserve like, is he elite right now? If the card of the White House needs to be all the most elite fighters right now, then no, maybe he don't deserve it. But is it a celebration and all the best and most loved fighters? Let's fight him. Then he does deserve it. I mean, what kind of event we setting up here? I
Uh,
mean, I think they said all of it. They wanted to be like 5 title fights.
yeah,
So if it's title fights, yeah, I guess it needs to be the best.
Kamara Usman made a really good point about he's like nobody wants to see like that many title fights in a row. He's like, I think it's awesome to have in the. He's like, but when you have title fights, you got at least one person there that's trying to keep their title. You know what I'm saying? So they're
Yeah,
not going to be putting on the kind of performance you want as two guys who are trying to get to that title. You know
right.
what I'm saying? And I never thought about it like that. But did you watch the fight when Izzy fought Romero? Excuse me, Joel Romero, and it was like a very boring fight. Like it was
Yeah,
super boring. This was
that seems like I remember that fight.
this would have been like this would have been like his second or third title defense, I believe.
Yeah,
And they were like dancing and shit together at the press conference and stuff. No big deal. I like both of them. It is what it is. Glad Izzy won that boring ass fight, but that's the prime example of somebody who's trying to. I'm not trying to lose. I'm not trying to get hit and knock the fuck out. So I'm going to fight kind of like a little bit more protective and shit like that. Anyway, I got what his point was off the reservation here. He retired, bro. I mean,
damn.
Dustin Poirier retired. So my thing is,
I
it's like
mean,
there's people who have
so did Connor, pretty much.
sure. I agree.
I mean, honestly, Connor's got to fight somebody. Run him and Dustin.
Conor McGregor's also not an American.
What if it was Connor and Dustin?
What if it was Conor and Dustin? I'd be really disappointed.
Wait, you wouldn't like to see that?
I would like to see it not at the White House though.
Then what you want at the White
don't
House?
waste the White
Connor
House.
and who?
Jorge Masvidal.
That you would rather that over McGregor and Dustin?
Hell yeah, at the White House.
Why? What does that mean? I mean,
It,
Dustin's just as much American as Jorge.
yeah, but Connor could beat Jorge.
Yeah, it's at the White House. I want the American to win.
Yeah, I feel what
Dustin
you're.
gonna fuck Connor up.
I feel what you're saying. I don't want Connor to come back and lose though.
Yeah, I know, but it's a double up. What you want more, bro? And don't you fucking
Not
say it.
not
Don't you
not to
fucking
have
say
either
it.
one of them fight each other. But also Dustin retired. Give those opportunities to active roster fighters. And
Okay, well, you talking
listen,
about does Jorge Masvidal don't deserve
well,
the benefits of the fight from the McGregor fight?
I was about to say, but if Conor McGregor, if
You talking about making a career off of one fight? Really? Honestly, let's talk about that. Really,
I mean, he's gonna make
one
more money.
move, one knee,
Yeah.
a whole career.
Well, okay, that's not entirely true.
Not entirely true, but I mean, if we're talking as a whole, that's his claim to fame. He was way late in. He didn't
It's,
get to pop until the back half
I
of his
think
career.
I think what we need to look, we don't need to look at him as his him he's not famous because of the fact that he can fight. He is famous because of the image he has sold, and his marketing worked perfect, bro.
Right.
Like, and I say that because
But it took a long time, though. I'm saying he was in the game a minute
yeah,
before that
how
popped off.
that's what I'm saying. How that's what I was just about to say. How long did he fight in the UFC before
Oh
me and you even
wow.
knew his name?
So I'm saying, oh wow.
Yeah.
When I found out about, it, and then I seen how long he was fighting, I was like, what the fuck?
The
I
good
thought
news
this was a new fighter.
the good news about him though is the fact that there was so much material for you to find on him fighting in the streets and shit that it
Hmm.
was like, oh my god, he has so much back catalog of like it, watching him be a dog and shit, like doing crazy shit, and then he comes and like I think it was Donald Cerrone and it was the British dude that ain't been right since he lost to Masvidal, uh Darren Till.
Too, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't hate him. He's cool or whatever. But and then he fought Ben Askren, and when he fought Ben Askren and gave him the knee, it was like holy shit, obviously because that was epic for what it's
It
worth.
was
That,
epic.
and then he proceeded to beat Nate Diaz, on a technicality in New York. But it still he got the BMF belt that he came up with. You know what I'm saying? It's more like these different parts of his story in that like 3 or 4 year span where he was like the most poppin' he was. But
Dude,
he's,
Trump gonna look out for him.
as I say, he's washed. Ed Connor's washed. So
Is Connor washed? Connor's got to be washed.
Connor is washed, bro.
It's got to be, bro. Him
Connor,
against like an active ranked fighter would probably be, oh my god.
I don't think
He
Connor has.
wouldn't do it.
Nobody has talked about it since or whatever. I don't think Connor has a fucking chin, bro. I think the little bit of chin that he had is gone, and he's probably busted up his cartilage snorting dope for the past 5 years.
Or has he toughened that shit up?
I don't think it works that way.
Well, it could. It's like calloused up, maybe.
I don't think that it works the way
It's
that.
probably eroded.
Yeah. Unfortunately, usually when I hear about drug stories, it doesn't turn out where they're like, "Yeah, man, my nose is super
Yeah,
strong
my teeth
now."
are so much better now.
Exactly. Usually that's not the case. But and I haven't put a whole lot of thought into it though, Matt. To be honest, as far as like the Dustin Poirier thought, because I didn't even think about him really fighting at the
So
White
who
House
would you
until
want
now.
to see? Give me 3 matchups.
Three
They come to
matchups?
you. They say, Shane, we want fans to set this up. What's you? Not just you personally. You representing the fan, but you representing America. First, hold up. First off, you representing America.
Yeah.
Second off, the UFC fan base. I know you know UFC, and we want to do it for them. President Trump's an actual UFC fan.
Yeah.
He appreciates the fighters. So yeah, we need 3 matchups.
Okay. Listen, because there's several ways you could go with this. You could. I wish that you could give me Sugar Sean versus Cody Garbrandt, just because. We could
Hmm.
watch Sugar Sean put on a clinic and beat the fuck out of Cody Garbrandt. It would be hilarious. But Sugar Sean versus Pete Orion,
Hmm.
that fight I think is a shoe in. They probably won't book it there, but I think that would be a good one.
Okay,
Uh,
that's one title fight.
I don't. Let's see. I mean, they're not gonna make it, but the John Jones versus Poton.
Yeah. You
I
don't
mean,
think John Jones is going to be there?
I don't think he's gonna fight.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
I tell you what, though, are doing an most excellent job if they are booking him. they've done a great job of getting us off the scent. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, because if they're like John Jones is fighting, everyone's gonna be talking between. Nobody's gonna be happy whenever an opponent gets picked. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But if they announce John Jones and his opponent at the same time, people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, we didn't think there was a chance in hell John Jones would be fighting at
What
the fucking
division
White."
you think he
The
fights at?
greatest fucking UFC fighter of all time is fighting at the White House.
What weight you think he fights at?
Heavyweight,
The heavyweight?
yeah. And
Is it,
he fights fucking Brickhead, and everybody's like, "Fine, that's great." He's been wanting to go to heavyweight and fight John Jones anyway, and it's a shoe in because John will probably beat him. He's lost before, so we're not going to be that upset about him losing. He's not going to lose his light heavyweight belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, to me, it sounds like the move.
dude, I say he only. Bro, what if? I mean, this wouldn't happen. But what if they announced John Jones and Aspinall, White House?
That's not. I don't think that'll happen. But I mean, I would love that.
That would be. I mean, you would think they'd want to do something crazy like that.
The only reason that I'm saying that didn't even call for
He
that
wants
one.
it to be huge.
It seems like it. Well, it just seems like that fucking old boy can't fight right now. I don't want to say he doesn't want to. I mean, he did get poked in the eye, but
Yeah, his daddy talking about all these surgeries. Said, I think he capped on all that.
might be.
He needs to do like Patty and eat them hoes.
Holy shit, dude.
Patty's
Holy
eye
shit.
just swallowed them hoes.
Listen, bro. I went from wanting Patty to win because I've always thought Dustin was a doof. Not Dustin, excuse me, Justin. Always thought Justin was a doof. I don't hate him. He's also an
Yeah.
American, so like when he's fighting against,
He's a dog.
you need a third fight. You need a third fight. I'm sorry. I mean, unfortunately, I wish that Islam and or fucking Shitsack were American because if either one of them were Americans, they could have that fight there. But it doesn't make any sense to have that fight there. Islam
Only
and
because whoever they fight's gonna lose. If there was an American I thought could whoop Islam's ass, I'd say book it. I don't know a fucking American right now on the planet that could whoop his ass in his weight class.
yeah, they no, dude, there's not. I don't know any. I can't name anybody in his weight class that could whip his ass.
Dude, the fight would be whatever weight him and Ilya would have to fight at.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say about that him and Ilya if they fought. But honestly, it would be such a waste of money to have it at the White House. They're not making money off of that fight. It's costing the UFC money to have that fight. Like more money than it costs to have the fight at the Sphere. So because we're not using tax dollars to pay for it, the UFC is fronting all the money. So good for them. They've got the
That's dope.
money, but
Yeah.
when you think about it in such a way,
Danny's like
like
before they even try to say shit.
they are definitely if and or when they decide to have the massive Ilya versus Makachev fight, it's going to be overseas somewhere. It's not going to be in the States. There's no fucking way, dude. You could fill up an
Dude, it
arena
better
in
not be
Spain,
somewhere where the shit's at like 1 o'clock in the day for us.
dude.
That
They're
would be
go-
retarded.
they're gonna have that shit in an arena that can fit 100,000 people. They ain't gonna be giving a fuck about the pay-per-views. They ain't getting no pay-per-views. If they gotta have that shit in the middle of the day, they don't give a fuck. They're gonna tell us to suck dick.
That's
But I mean,
crazy.
me too. I agree with you.
I feel
I'm
like
just,
there's not enough. You think there's more people that would watch it at their time than would watch it at our time at night that they're losing at 1?
Yeah. I think that there's way more fucking
That's
people.
such a huge fight. Everybody in America, every UFC fan in America would for sure be watching that.
Kind
Is
of.
there that many more UFC fans outside of America?
I think you're not gonna get any casuals to tune into that.
To Islam and Ilya?
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
I'm
that's a big
telling
fight.
you.
That's Khabib and Conor 2.0.
Not even close.
Bro, it's-
Like, okay, it is. But
Only because he's not Conor yet.
also keep in mind. Also keep in mind, the sport has grown exponentially in 7 years.
Yeah.
So when you think about it like that, too, just putting that into perspective. Not that that's everything. There's already going to be more eyes on it in comparison, but like I don't know what the inflation is, you know, or if that makes sense, what the
Right.
inflation difference would be. But I will say there was, for one, Conor McGregor was fighting Khabib off the heels of doing a world tour and boxing Floyd Mayweather, and he was coming back to the UFC to. I mean, we also won't be able to compare via. I'm not even just trying to argue the numbers, I guess. Conor McGregor wasn't an American, but he might as well be, or might as well have been at the time. We've disowned him pretty well since then. But when he
Right.
comes back, everybody's gonna be watching. I say all that to say, I think it's gonna be huge. But what Islam is literally to the other side of the world is something completely different than what he is here. And he's like Khabib over there now. He's not Khabib,
Yeah.
but I mean, you can't turn the camera on and see Islam without seeing Khabib 90% of the time. Uh,
Dude, I like Islam way more than Khabib.
I love when you see these candid videos of Islam. Like Khabib's just serious all the time. Like, and
I
he,
also like to say like one of my favorite shows. I don't know if you ever seen Love on the Spectrum.
I have.
All right, so you know what I'm saying, and then Islam. I don't know the connection there, but I feel like that's a lot of the reason like I like watching his videos and stuff like that. That I guess people on the spectrum is entertaining to watch, and that's Islam for sure. He could be on that show. Like I watch all his videos all the time. I find it entertaining, but you know there's a pattern there.
I thought you was about to be like he was on that show and like
He could
helping
have
these
been.
people. I thought you
No,
were
he could
saying
be
I
a
thought you were saying
fucking.
like he was like helping these people out. I was like that's kind of cool, but then now I'm
No,
saying you're like no, he could be one of those people on that
right.
show. Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
he's definitely on the spectrum. That's why he's fucking. But as a fighter, I'm saying he's way more of a complete fighter.
Yeah, he definitely
He'll put
is,
them fucking hands on your ass. He got
dude.
way more hands than Khabib had.
Man, do you ever see that clip of him getting knocked out?
The slept the fuck
Yeah,
out.
dude,
Yeah,
that shit
you
hurt.
know that dude walking around just fucking talking
Dude,
shit.
he is fucking.
Every time he fights, he got some bitch over like, yeah, you see, yeah, I
I
fucking
was
know.
just about
Let
to
me show
say,
you
dude.
this video.
He goes to, every time he's got a fight, he goes to the bar just to be
Oh, for
like,
sure. And he got that bit downloaded on his phone, not even streaming, in case he
hmm
lose service.
in case somebody decides they want to question him too. He'd be like,
Right.
bitch, look,
I'll send it to you. Google me.
Google me.
I bet he
Nah,
wouldn't fight his ass now.
look. That okay? So I mean, yeah, I guess third fight. What did I say originally? You got
You said Sean
and the
and
and
Peter.
the Polish or whatever he is.
Then you said it like hypothetically. You said John, but you know, if you
Um,
want that to be your second selection, John Jones
yeah,
versus whoever.
John Jones versus I don't know. His name is fucking slipping my mind tonight. I forget. I don't know why. Because he's a badass.
Do you know boxing fans gotta be so
Poton.
pissed that the first fight at the White House was UFC and not boxing?
Especially like the true, honest
Oh
folks
yeah,
in
they think
boxing.
UFC is bullshit.
Yeah, like.
This shit goes back traditions. This shit goes back generations, and
And I feel you, but you should have done it
it's a
generations
science.
ago. You know.
You don't think there's a science to UFC?
Yeah. So I mean, I guess Alex Pereira. That's his name. I was trying to remember, or Tom Aspinall. I'll take either one against John Jones. Fight's never gonna happen though. I don't think. But unfortunately, we probably will have to. We probably will not get a Connor fight there, uh, because they're gonna want to have Connor's fight in Vegas.
I mean, we may get. I mean, I'm not mad at, even though I think it's watching an American get slept at the White House, but Gaethje and Ilya. I mean, that's a cool fight, but I don't. I think Gaethje gets slept.
Yeah,
The dude, Patty was touching him up. The thing was, Patty didn't have the power. The power difference between Patty and Gaethje was so clear. Patty was, dude. Look at the significant strikes and everything. Patty was piecing him up, wasn't doing the damage.
Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunes.
Ilya hits hard.
Move that fight to that card.
Who?
Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunes. Move that fight to that card because they're
I
already.
don't know if Trump respect the women like that.
You're probably right. Jorge Masvidal is definitely going to be fighting, no matter what. And Colby Covington is going to be fighting no matter what.
You think, man? I'm down with the Jorge, but man, Kobe.
He has sucked Trump cock for forever. If they don't give it to him, that's a goddamn shame. I
I'm gonna
mean,
be offended for him.
in all fairness, he deserves it. I hate the guy, but he does deserve it.
Jorge's done a
My,
pretty good job too.
I believe Michael Chandler will fight there. I wouldn't doubt it if Michael Chandler fought Max Holloway, but I think Max Holloway has a fight booked, huh?
I don't know.
I would love to have a Max Holloway fight I mean, he's the best, man.
Max Holloway would be a good one, yeah.
I'd be
I mean,
happy.
how many fights are we talking on this card? I wonder.
Keep the fucking interim belt going and just let Max Holloway and Justin Gaethje fight again. Because I
For the
mean,
BMF.
that was incredible. Or fight for the interim belt. Shit,
Hmm.
that would be crazy.
Trump will probably have like a special belt for this event with like
Oh,
American flag and his face on it.
you already know they about to put the Trump belt in
Yeah,
that
I
bitch.
was said the Trump belt.
Yeah, like this
It's the
shit.
biggest belt you ever seen.
You can't even
This
carry it.
beautiful belt.
Damn, we didn't even show no love to the small guys, but I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't know.
Oh, you said Sean? Fuck, he's small.
That's true. I guess he is small. I would say Volk, but I guess he's fighting tomorrow, so and he's
You,
not American either.
you think he? What you think? Think he's winning?
No.
Oh, you think?
I think he's gonna lose and retire for the sake of some kind of dark, weird, twisted storyline. But I want him to win, and I want him to just keep winning. I would actually wouldn't be mad if he went up, but unfortunately, he's the goat up is in the in the weight class above him, and ironically, that guy has already beaten him twice.
Dude,
Next
the
up,
first Volk fight versus Islam, that was the closest, one of the closest I ever seen Islam to losing.
yeah, the other time was when he got fucking folded.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, dude. I know we
No,
just talked about it, but
the Dustin fight was close too.
it was.
Dustin drug him out there,
Yeah,
but he beat him.
dude, he beat them all, bro.
He beat them all. Dude, this guy's fucking. He's Khabib. If Khabib didn't retire, maybe, probably.
Oh, dude, I was so fucking pissed. They're saying when Connor comes back, he's gonna be. Give us Connor and Nate. Holy shit! Give us Connor and Nate at the White House.
Yo, hell yeah,
Let's
America.
go. Sign the fucking dotted line. One fight contract, dude, for both
Both of
of
them.
them.
Washed ain't fought in a minute.
I'll take that shit. I'll take Floyd and Connor too at the White House.
No, hell, I'm good on Floyd.
Yeah.
Keep his ass out the White House. Fuck
Fuck
that.
him.
Fuck him.
Fuck the Mayweathers.
He ain't. I can tell you right now. I don't know if Trump fuck with Floyd. I don't know if Floyd fuck with Trump. He might.
I think I'm pretty sure he does, dude. Right?
That's all you gotta do is like Trump. You can get there. You can get.
That's a
You're
good
in.
point too.
You're in.
But no, dude.
I know who won't be there. Bruce Springsteen will not be performing.
Born in the USA. Yeah, Bruce hates Trump, bro. All of them fucking yups hate Trump. I say that. I don't hate Bruce Springsteen or nothing like that. Trump's also a pretty hateable guy these days.
Facts.
It's
For
like
anyone that like, for people that feel like they have to, if you're one of the people that feel like you have to defend them no matter what, your job getting tough.
yeah, no
He's
shit.
making it hard out here.
The way I explain it to my coworkers is like, for me, there's like layers, and like it's up to you to how many layers you have invested in one direction. I do not have enough layers invested in the specific direction of whatever the fuck they got going on over there. Uh, I think that Trump and them need to get it together. We'll double back to that though. The war I want to talk about right now, the violence I want to talk about right now, is Patty fucking Pimblett and Justin Gaethje, because we almost got to it 20 minutes ago and I got sidetracked plenty of times.
What a fight, dude.
Dude,
What a fucking war. You can't knock out a fucking scouser.
you can't, dude, and that
You
was
can't,
so
bro.
crazy.
He told you.
Brittany was saying that shit. And I
Dude,
was
if he
saying
just
that
had
shit.
a little more power in his punches, bro, he'd have won. Dude, if he'd kept it in the center, soon as his back touched the gate, he would start getting fucked up, dude.
Yeah, man.
Center of the ring where I guess, he could move in and out. Dude, against the fence, it was like the power difference was super obvious when he was against the fence.
Dude, this is the thing, man. Like, what's crazy is like we've all seen Justin Gaethje take souls with those punches.
Eating them
Like,
bitches,
take
dude.
souls, and he just fucking and
Now,
don't get me wrong. Justin Gaethje is gonna have a miserable retirement because he is gonna be in pain. You can watch
right.
him the way he moves now versus the way he moved 5 years ago is
Dude, he
completely
just
different.
swings for the fences the whole. He's just a highlight. That's it.
Dude, I'm telling you, like you could tell he is.
He's just almost fall over after missing.
I know, bro, and it's like, bro, it's the halfway through the second round.
Right. You better hope one of them bitches connect.
Dude, no shit. And it's like you can tell that he did not plan for that fight to go as long as it did, but son of a bitch, he hung
Dude,
in
he
there.
performed. But I will say this, bro. Honestly, the moment, really, not just capping for Patty. The momentum of the fight changed after that no called eye poke. And that's where he took the first big fucking damage. That
That's
whole
true.
sequence. And when it slowed down in slow motion, bro, the finger in the eye, as soon as he winces
Yeah,
up, dude catches like a fucking three piece.
yeah. It was super tough.
Also, where he got the low blow, he reacted to that, and during the reaction, got hit with a serious two piece during that from reacting to that. Also didn't get called.
Yeah, I mean that's true. And then what's unfortunate about all that shit too is the fact that it did go the distance.
Yeah, right.
Uh,
And it could have mattered.
it
And
exactly.
then unanimous, dude. I didn't agree with that.
It's crazy to think. I mean, you got 5 rounds, and everybody landed in the same direction. But I mean,
I think Patty had more significant strikes landed. He just, it's all that won it for Justin was damage.
yeah. I mean,
It was damage.
and it was a lot. He do you see
That's
them
just
picture?
same thing. You could arguably say the same thing with Sean's fight. The dude, the damage is what won that fight for him because it was so even.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in my opinion, at some point there should have been points deducted in the Justin Gaethje and Patty Pimblett fight
For
because
sure.
I'm like, dude,
But I'm
you.
saying with how they had it scored would it have mattered?
Yeah, probably no,
That's what I'm
obviously.
saying.
Yeah.
I thought it should have been closer where the points would have mattered, but how they had it scored, it wouldn't have even mattered. And they
Yeah.
may have scored it like that, at the end of it, like, yo, score it to where they wouldn't have even mattered. Because if you score to where they would have mattered, then people really gonna fucking,
Right.
you know what I'm
Yeah, and
saying?
it's
I
like
wouldn't doubt it.
I think that Patty handled it pretty gracefully too because he like never really even brought it up.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
a
think.
savage.
Like
He's a
he,
scouser.
yeah, and that shit was
I think
crazy.
he's still like even in a loss, bro. He proved a lot to me. Even dude, every
Oh,
time he fights,
to the
I'm
whole
like we're saying the same thing. Like,
yeah.
bro, Patty just proved so much more to me. Like,
Well,
bro,
this is the thing. If he would have lost before now, they wouldn't have kicked him out of the UFC. He would have had to continue to get to this point. Now he just gets to fight the people that he's ready to fight. It's the top echelon. I mean, they just fought for the belt or the interim belt, but still, they just fought for the belt. So now who's he get to fight? We're gonna get Patty versus Max fucking Holloway. Let's go. You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
what a
Like,
fight! I'd be love to see that.
that's the shit. Patty, let's see, he fought Michael Chandler last, right? Yeah, and I couldn't fucking believe
He
that.
fucked his world up.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. Cause I didn't remember I had Mike beating him. I
Yeah,
thought Mike was
he
gonna beat him.
whooped his ass, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. I also crazy that I thought that not because Mike's a chump or nothing, but I just it's funny that I picked Mike over Patty at the time too. So, and I don't hate Patty Pimlet. I don't know. I got hot when I saw he was talking all that shit before the fight. I was like, bro, fuck you, dude.
Yeah,
You suck. But I already know it's gonna happen. This isn't the first time Justin Gaethje's had that belt. He gonna go and try to make it official, and he's gonna get fucked up swinging for the fences like that.
dude, he's not. That shit's never gonna fly with Ilya, bro.
Absolutely not,
That
bro.
shit's never. He's going to pick him to pieces.
Yeah, yeah, he's
Especially with what he's got
way
going
too
on
fucking
with his
fast.
home life. He's frustrated.
Yeah,
You gonna first motherfucker he gonna fight after all that shit.
yeah, and I mean, if they don't have
He
that
gonna
shit,
put whatever dude's fucking his old lady's face on your body when y'all fighting in his mind,
if they
and he
don't,
just gonna fuck your world up.
if they don't have that shit at the White House, can you imagine? They gonna do him the same way they'd be doing everybody, bro. They gonna make that boy have to go to fucking Spain somewhere and fight Ilia Topuria.
Damn, I'd be fucked up.
Can you imagine how it
Yeah,
would
he better
feel
hope it's at the White House.
after getting fucking sent to the moon. You're laying there on the canvas at the 13 seconds into the second
Yeah, you'd
round.
be sacrificing Gaethje.
Yes.
It'd be a sacrifice. They had to like ahead of time like, look, man, we about to pay you this, but you know we're
Yeah.
trying to launch Ilya to you know,
Yeah.
but we solidify him as the new
Yeah.
McGregor.
This event specifically is going to go in history
Hey,
books.
but we think you could win. We think you can win,
Yeah.
but we just say, I believe in you. I believe in
Yeah.
you. I'm just saying, if
I
we're
want
gonna
to
pay you some extra.
look. I gotta tell you one thing too, and I know he probably don't smoke as much weed. I know he smokes weed, but he don't smoke as much weed as the Diaz brothers. Justin Gaethje about as fucking off as as them boys do.
He's like, I think him and Islam could both probably get a show. Oh, best buddies or some shit.
I mean, like I listen to Kamara Usman, and it's like he's so astute, like, and he speaks proper enough and all this other stuff, and it's like, and then he's like hanging out with Justin Gaethje, and Justin Gaethje's like, I'm like, yo, son
You
is
definitely
gone,
can tell.
dude.
I mean, you could just definitely tell in their personalities, their different styles in fighting.
Yeah,
Gaethje's style is take a lot of shots to the fucking head
straight in the fucking
and
face.
just wait, just hope one of yours lands.
You remember the first event that they had during COVID? It was Justin Gaethje and shit nugget Tony Ferguson, and whoever won was going to fight Khabib, I think. And it was like there was nobody in the
No
arena,
crowd, yeah, you
and
could
I'm
hear
pretty
that
sure this
shit.
shit like went no, I think it literally went to like right to the very end, and Herb Dean called it, and Tony Ferguson was like pissed because he didn't let him like go all the way. But Tony Ferguson was getting fucking mutilated by Justin Gaethje, but he wouldn't die, he wouldn't go down,
Yeah,
and but I mean they both were. I mean it was a good fight, but it wasn't like watching the Paddy Pimblett fight. Justin Gaethje definitely fucked up Tony Ferguson.
dude, the worst beating I ever seen someone in a UFC fight is Sean O'Malley with that dude with the
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
green hair.
Yeah.
Dude,
That
I had never seen some. No, I don't know if he ever swung. He
I
just marched forward with his face for 5 rounds. Yeah, it's so great. I was like, oh my god, are they ever gonna
it's
fucking call?
both
Like he got hit by a bus at the end.
both of these fucking dudes have fucking colored hair, and there's blood all over this dude's face. Like he's purple,
Would not go
red.
down though, dude. Can he? I mean, he was teeing off on
And
him,
that
bro.
was another one of those
Broke
fights.
his hands on
That
him.
that one got all the way to like right before the end of the third round, and then they called it. They wouldn't let it
Yeah.
go the distance or whatever. I was like, damn.
I bet the strikes on that fight is crazy lopsided.
Oh my god, dude! I never even thought about that. Oh yeah, he broke like several records that like Max Holloway had beforehand, and it was just like yeah, he threw like more punches, landed more punches than like blah 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 for like each round or something like that, which is hilarious. But it also makes you wonder: is Sugar Sean a plant, and that was a gambling fight?
Right. Mm.
Because everything that I just said right there sounds like a fucking crazy, crazy
But
group
that
of
dude got
statistics.
subbed in. Like
That's
he was
it.
fighting
That's true.
somebody else, and then the guy hurt, and
Yeah,
this dude.
yeah,
took him short
it's not like
notice.
that guy came and did that to Sean. You know,
Right.
then it would be like, yeah, this
Yeah,
guy was
something's
like
up.
fucking plus
I mean,
2400.
it makes you wonder, like, why did the old dude get scrapped, and then why did he get replaced with a scrub?
It's true.
Also,
Never know. But I do know that Sugar Sean fought the other night too, and he
He's
won.
back.
He won.
he says he's back. Y'all heard him talking this week, talking about if he'd have lost, he probably would have retired or some shit like that.
Yeah, he was talking about it beforehand.
Dude,
He was
do
like,
you want it or not?
he was saying that this might be the last year you see Sugar Sean either way. He said he wants to go and get the belt back, and he wants to defend it at least once. But all I can think to myself is like, if this motherfucker goes his entire UFC career and doesn't fight Cody Sandhagen, I'm gonna call him a pussy.
Yeah.
And I'm only saying that, and that's some, obviously UFC fan shit. Sugar Sean is awesome, but I'm like, bro, you have fucking avoided Sandhagen this entire time, and he is the most perfect matchup for you. As far as like they're both fucking kickboxing, kind of wrestling, oddly or unorthodox, and fucking they're both tall. Why the hell haven't they fought? And
Right.
Cody Sandhagen's, is it Cody or Corey Sandhagen? I think Corey Sandhagen. Either way, they he's been in the top 6 for like the past like 5 years. I don't know. It's just one of those things I've always wanted them to fight, but Sean skipped over the top 10 when he actually
Hmm.
got into the top 10. So it was like, oh well, here we go. But the guy that gave him the opportunity and he ended up beating him, Peter Yan, is the guy who has the belt right now. And if Sugar Sean can come back and fight him quick and at the White House and he can beat him, I don't personally know if he's going to be able to beat him again. But dude, if he did, for one, Peter Yan is absolutely going to have to seek mental health afterwards because that's going to hurt. He's like
But
the
he's
only.
beat him once.
I know he's beat him once, but that was a close fight. If we remember that fight, everybody afterwards said that Peter got robbed.
Yeah.
And Sugar Sean, I think that fight personally, I think he won that fight off of damage because he split his fucking head open like everybody else with a knee. He like jumped up and hit him in the fucking head and split his head up open. And but I don't necessarily think. I mean, you go back and watch it. Maybe I would feel like yeah, Sugar definitely won it, but it was a controversial call at the time. I think Sean also had still had a lot of haters at the time. Keep in mind, like I said, he did skip over like 9 people, which the number one contender was like, "Bitch, I'll fight you to shut you up," and then he
Dude, if he
lost to
went,
him.
if he had to go through him, do you think he even made it?
It just depends. He would have had to had at least 2 more fights, but I just want to point out to the fact that he lost a fight, or it was a technical or a no contest, and his next fight was against the number one guy,
Yeah.
the number one contender, which
I
doesn't
mean, he
make.
still got to beat him, but yeah.
And you haven't even heard Pedro Munoz's name since that fight. That's not entirely true, but he certainly hasn't rose in the ranks. Uh, and he didn't technically even beat him. Now, he didn't beat him at all. I mean, he didn't lose to him, but he didn't beat him. And it was because I'm pretty sure that Sean poked him in the eye, maybe.
Dude, these eye pokes are getting out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, this was also like 5 years ago, so at this point, or 4 years ago or so. But I
Just makes me think of that damn patty poke. God dang.
yeah, I mean that fight could have very easily gone a different way.
Dude, that was definitely the momentum shift, was the finger into the fucking brain.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
My pet cricket in here. Old Jiminy.
Old Jimny. He ain't been working much lately.
That was my phone telling me that it's gonna be freezing as fuck.
It is, man. It's been freezing as fuck already, hadn't it?
Yeah, getting like a freeze warning.
I think Volk probably is gonna lose tomorrow. I think Lopez will probably be a little bit more prepared for fighting Volk. And I think that Volk is probably not as stoked on winning as we might think.
I
I
don't
could
know. Y'all remember that time he had that when he lost and he was talking about that, hope the UFC keeps him fighting. He ain't good when he ain't fighting and blah blah blah, whatever all he said.
Yeah, it's a good point.
It seems like that's all he really has. I mean, that's how he was talking. Like this is his everything. He could have
Yeah.
just been in a tough spot and emotional from losing, but I don't know. He definitely because he's like, I just want to keep doing it till I saw. I ain't good when I ain't fighting. I want to keep doing it as long as I can. Keep giving me fights. I mean, honestly, that went with like 3 fights ago for him.
You know what's interesting? When you think about it, there's only been a handful of people who have had that belt.
Who?
The uh the belt that Volk has. The UFC belt.
Well, he held it for a while.
Yeah, and before him, I want to say that Max Holloway had it. Or Max Holloway may have been like interim belt holder, and before that it was I think Connor.
Hmm.
Connor and Chad Mendez fought for an interim belt, and then Connor fought Jose Masvidal, not Jose Masvidal, Jose Aldo, and then either Jose Aldo retired or no, excuse me, Conor McGregor relinquished the belt, and then Max Holloway ended up becoming interim belt holder. And then him and Volk fought, and Volk got the belt and had the belt for forever. And then Ilia Topuria got it. And then, right? That's correct. Yeah, Ilia Topuria got it. And then he relinquished it. And then Volk and Shit Nugget just fought for it, and Volk beat Shit Nugget, and now they're fighting again.
And okay, and say Lopez wins. Ilya comes down. He relinquished it. He comes down because is that an interim belt they're fighting for?
Who?
No. He has Volk has the belt.
Yeah, the last fight was the interim belt.
Yeah, this will make it the undisputed. This one, right?
It's still the.
Is it still the interim?
The last one was the undisputed. But what I meant to
Okay.
say was it was relinquished by Ilya. These same two guys, Lopez and Volk, they fought for this belt, and now Volk will be defending the belt.
Right.
So, which is it's also crazy because
I just wonder if sometimes at some point Ilya come back down and they have to fight him because I don't see either one of them beating Ilya.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do that. I mean, if he was gonna do that for any reason, he wouldn't have relinquished it. He would have just kept it and defended both. But in the same breath, these days it doesn't seem like Dana or anybody else is interested in sending anyone back down unless they're like shitty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like unless they're like a shitty fighter, and it's like, yeah, man, if you really want to lose weight, like I mean, Jose Aldo. Honestly, I was just talking about. He was the first person. All that to say, he was the first person to have that belt when they started that division in the UFC.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because that division it had Max and it had Dustin and it had Connor and it had Jose Aldo, but a lot of them went up to lightweight, and then came back. Well, Max
They're too big to be fighting down there anyway.
Yeah,
Them
exactly.
guys, Dustin.
Oh, definitely Dustin.
Golly.
Yeah. That shit's crazy. But I mean, you look at them all now.
Looking at Connor, but dude, I remember Connor back early on. He was little.
Yeah, exactly.
He was fucking little.
Everybody's seen that specific photo of him where he looks dead.
Hell yeah.
He's on the scale and he's like, but he's like sunken in. I can't remember who it was.
Patty looks like fucking shit too on weigh-ins.
He does.
He depletes himself the fuck down.
We might have talked about this off air, but that fucking, you see that video of that dude fucking face planting on
yeah, dude,
getting
what
off the scale?
Fuck. You know, I've seen some people talk about, like how if you lock your knees for a long time, like people do it in the army, and like you'll pass out.
Yeah.
And they're saying that's what he did. It's definitely the weight cut. I feel like, but they're gonna say anything else.
Right.
But
weight
like it was because he had his
part.
knees locked. He cuts off like air circulation or whatever the fuck to your circulation to your brain.
Right.
And it'll make you pass out.
Damn, that
dude,
doesn't make any
I
fucking
bet
sense to
he
me,
did. I wonder if they still let him fight. There's no fucking way.
No.
He just got fucking knocked out before.
I know, dude.
Could you imagine letting him fight? Dude, they could not have.
What blew my mind?
Because was that even the UFC?
Yeah, he was on that card.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What got me was the fact that and I mean, obviously there's so much other crazy shit about that, but to me it was just like watching that video, dog. I watched that video and dude fucking didn't even put his hands. I mean, he couldn't obviously passed out, but
face bounced off. Bro, it was crazy. You know how rough that is?
Shit. I know it.
Like he ain't gonna fight for a year.
Dude, that shit looks so bad.
I bet he'd get knocked out so easy right now.
What do you think? They said Tom Aspinall might not ever fight again.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He'll be the biggest pussy ever, and I'll hate that I rode for him. Because I did. I really thought he was like that.
What if he can't help it?
Well, what if it's true? His eyes really fucked up, dude. If I seen what Patty just took, his shit ain't look like nothing. Patty didn't even get no countdown, nothing. You know, he got another little two piece right behind it while
Yeah.
he was trying to get his shit together.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I'm just saying, like, what if, what if Tom asked? Oh yeah, because I mean, I guess they
Tom
did.
Aspinall ain't no fucking scouser, bro.
He's definitely not a scouser. He's a
Fuck
poser.
no. Poser. Patty a scouser. I like Patty, dude. I hope. Like I said, we ain't. We were talking about it before. We ain't got no superstars,
Yeah.
and at least he's we ain't. They ain't just expendable right now. We need them to win, man. Keep this. Keep something going. Keep. I like all the storylines and the hype, dude. That's all part of it. We need all the personalities and the storylines and it ain't all just we just want to watch people fight for belts. I like me personally. I like all the other shit. Dude,
Yeah, me
the
too.
Khabib and McGregor storyline and build up like during that time in my life was like the most epic fight time in my life ever.
Yeah.
It was just so awesome. Like that fight when it finally happened was just bigger than life. It felt
It was
like no
absolutely.
and then it ended like it did and all that fucking shit happened. It was just crazy, dude. It was awesome.
It was.
It
It
was
was.
fucking awesome.
And it's like, to me, I like to look at it in a frame because Connor hasn't done much to make me happy to be a fan of his since then. I mean, and he didn't then in that moment after the fight
Yeah.
was over. You know what I'm saying? It was still captivating, and they. I mean, there was this. I might have told you about this already. There's this documentary called I think it's called Location, and it's on YouTube. But bro, it's more or less like a documentary about that timeline
Yeah.
from Khabib's point of view. Like,
Okay.
oh my god, dude! Like, I mean, it's not like it's actually from. I mean, I'll send it to you. You should just watch
Yeah.
it one day. Tomorrow it's gonna be fucking freezing cold. If you don't have to leave your house, just chill.
Hell yeah.
You guys just watch the fucking. It's called Location, or maybe it might be called Send Location. But
Send me location.
and that's like the whole fucking what it
Most
comes from. What
gangster
it,
shit. He meant that shit.
no, Send
I've
Location.
never believed somebody that was gonna pull up on you more in my life.
That shit is fucking, and it
If Khabib told me that, dude, I'd be fucking terrified.
I would be. Please do not send him the location.
Get off the phone.
I'm
Don't let him get
fucking
it. Get
begging you. Do not send him the location.
Dude, I'll have to move. Do you understand?
You know what, bro? I got to be honest. It's also, if I had to pick to have 20 Irish fucking hooligans running after me or 20 of them motherfuckers, I'm taking my luck against the hooligans.
Yeah.
I don't even give a fuck, dude. I feel like guns wouldn't fucking kill them
Well,
dudes.
I'm gonna take the other. This is why. This is why.
Okay?
I'm gonna take the Dagestanians because at the end of the day, I think what makes me like Islam, and after his retirement, I like Khabib more now.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you believe what they believe or whatever, bro, like morally and everything, they bout it.
Dude,
Like they
for
bout
real.
what they believe. So I believe I could come at them like a man, and maybe they wouldn't beat my ass. I'll
I
be
guess
like,
it would
buddy,
really all
like I'm
depend on
not
what
even a
they're.
fighter, dude. I'm not even. What would you gain from this, brother?
Yeah, brother, brother.
I believe I could talk my way out. I think they're men of reason. I think I could
Yeah,
talk my way out of it with them. As in some drunk hooligans, I
yeah,
already
you
know what's about
fuck.
to
Yeah,
happen. I'm about to kick my ass. I can't even
yeah.
understand. I'm about to get my ass beat.
I can't understand them, and they don't want to understand me.
Yeah,
That is such a
yeah.
good point,
I mean, they're Khabib and them. Dude, you say what you want about them, but they're about their respect.
dude. That's true.
They're willing to die behind their respect. Like
That's just crazy, bro.
I don't believe a lot of things they believe and all that, but at the same time, I could respect like being about it. You
Yeah,
know, whatever my beliefs are, I ain't about it like you are about yours.
I think that you'd be some of the, and I don't mean this in the actual like political sense, but just generally like more reserved and conservative types of things that you come to appreciate when you get older and you have a family and stuff like that. Them motherfuckers have that shit like built in. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like it all comes back to that shit like of Khabib retiring. Like we think in our mind we're like, wow, what a pussy, bro. Like he got a bag and was like, yeah, I quit.
Right.
And the only reason we think that is because we're talking about the fight game. You know what I'm saying? In our
Right.
heads, we're like, you're supposed to want to be like Dustin Poirier or Anderson Silva. Like these motherfuckers are like, go again. You know, the Mike Tysons. You're supposed to be like, bitch.
Well, I
You
already
know
know
what
where
I'm
you're
saying?
going with this, but that's not my main problem with Khabib is that like upon his exit, he's demanding that he be declared like the greatest ever, and still wants to gloat around now like he was the greatest ever.
Yeah,
But you retired, before you could defend your title a lot of times.
right. I mean,
I could get it if you want. I could respect you bowing out and all that, whatever, because you're dad or whatever, all that. But it's the demanding that you're the greatest and blah blah blah. That's the problem for me.
he definitely was. He definitely was the greatest of his time, and he might have been the greatest lightweight of all time.
But it's not fair, dude, because there's so many that we could grab a 5 fight streak of so many different fighters and never see nothing after that, and we'd swear to God they're the greatest to ever
Well,
fucking
well,
do it.
I mean, but he had 30 fights that he didn't lose.
How many had in the UFC?
I'm not sure.
Not 30.
Not 30.
And that don't even matter. How many? This is what I'm talking. How many defense fights? How many title defenses did he have? That's what matters.
How many title
You talk about being the
defenses?
greatest champion of all time. The amount of times you defended it is a big deal.
I know that he didn't have as many as we would have liked. Khabib successfully defended his lightweight UFC belt 3 times before his retirement,
That ain't shit.
with wins against Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier, and Justin Gaethje, making for 3 total title defenses in his undefeated 29-0 record. But we wanted to see what his UFC stats were, how many fights he had in the UFC. Well,
I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. He's a certified killer.
right. I mean,
But
I
we
understand.
talking
I
greatest of all
understand.
time. That's a sucky. I just wish you could have seen more. Because all these other guys, we got to watch them like most fighters go out till they fight till they start getting the shit kicked out of them. So
Right.
we have them memories of them.
But
Dude, as soon as like Sean, if Sean loses tomorrow, you can be like, I knew he wasn't fucking cut like that.
yeah, yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Khabib had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fights in the UFC.
Is that including the 3 title defenses?
Yeah. And what's crazy is
So he had 10 fights, shot at the title. No, he had 3 defenses. So he had 9 fights, shot at the title, and then 3 defenses.
yeah. And when he got the title, it was I'm pretty sure it was a let me see, because it might not have been. I was gonna say I think it might have been an interim belt, but I could be wrong. Let's see. No, I think it was an actual title belt, because maybe when Connor had to go fight, yeah. And see, that's another thing about Conor McGregor. Not that this is about Conor McGregor, but Conor McGregor only fought at lightweight like 1 time before he fought Dustin Poirier, the 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. He only fought at lightweight 1 time, and that was to get the belt. That's not true. He fought twice because he fought to get the belt. And then I want to say he either had to relinquish it, or the Khabib and Al Quinta, which is insane that was a belt fight, because Al Quinta hasn't been relevant since then. Al Quinta, excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm rambling, but Conor McGregor he didn't fight at lightweight. I want to say he only had 2 fights at lightweight. He won one, which is how he got the belt, and then he lost one, which is him getting fucking mollywopped on October 6, 2018. So yeah, Conor McGregor was one of his defenses.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he
At
only
his height, in his prime, Connor's, he fought prime Connor.
yeah,
He made him not prime Connor.
or 100%, or Floyd did, or the money from Floyd did.
Yeah, I guess too. All that I forget about all that happening at simultaneously at the same time.
And I mean, okay, so keep this in mind. Look at this. This is he had a fight. The Al Quinta fight went to decision. Khabib had 134 strikes on Alaquinta versus Alaquinta's 41 strikes. But, rare naked choke against McGregor, rare naked choke against Poirier, triangle choke against Justin Gaethje. And he did the triangle choke. He said that the reason why he didn't finish the fight earlier was because the position he had him in was going to break his arm, and he didn't want to do that to him in front of his parents overseas.
And I believe that shit.
I believe it too. I was like, that shit is crazy.
You know what, brother? I get you another way.
Yeah, and that boy's look at him. He's about to fight for the belt again, or he's got an
Yeah.
interim belt. You know what I'm saying? He might have had to cut his career short if he'd have ripped his fucking,
Huh.
shit off the tendon or something like that. That'd have been crazy. But yeah,
Yeah.
he fought Edison Barboza, Michael Johnson, Rafael Dos Anjos. He fought Alaquinta, obviously, Connor, Dustin, Justin. I mean, he went through the gambit of lightweight for sure, but and he fought a bunch of other fuckers that I've never heard of in my life. But his first fight was in 2012 for the UFC.
Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude, it's crazy. He's about to fight for the. He's about to be sacrificed.
Oh, which one? I was just.
I'm talking about Justin.
Oh yeah.
He's about to be sacrificed.
Yeah, I mean, dude, and it's unfortunate for him because he's all. I mean, it's honestly, it's kind of a bummer.
I
Him
don't
and
even think nobody even really wants to see that fight. I mean, honestly, I don't, because I already know, dude. There's just, like, especially after what I just seen, how his like whole fighting style right now. Like he just,
my question. This is the thing. This is what really sucks. Can I tell you what really sucks? This is one thing that I hate about the UFC because this is probably what's going to end up happening. Okay?
okay.
Hot take. In June, whenever Trump's birthday is, we're going to have a fight. And
I like how you pretending like you don't know his birthday.
I have it under my beard right here. I just can't see it. It's going to be Justin Gaethje with the interim belt around his waist fighting against Conor McGregor. So it's an interim belt, right? Interim. Conor McGregor comes back and I don't know. If Conor McGregor might not do the weight cut to go to lightweight, but if he gets offered to fight for a belt, he's going to make the cut to lightweight, right? I mean,
Yeah. I'd,
but
I'd, I'd be down to watch that.
but dude, do you know how fucking shitty, how shitty it would be if they let Conor McGregor walk back on to get?
Yeah, they can't do that.
That's what I'm
Without-
saying,
without a
dude.
shot, yeah.
You're gonna give him a chance. Well, likely he probably. I mean, I'm not. I don't think he's too washed to beat fucking Justin. He's way. He's. I mean,
They
unless
need to give him another Cowboy Cerrone fight like they did last time to ease him in.
yeah, that was the most epic ass whipping I've ever seen in my life.
I just got shoulder beat the shit out your
Dude,
ass.
I about lost my mind. I was with my wife and my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law was young. At the fucking Buffalo Wild Wings. That shit was awesome. That was so cool. People lost their minds, bro. Like it was just like I don't even remember who else fought that night. I don't even care. I just remember that fucking minute of that 90 seconds of my life just being like, let's go.
Just to watch him fucking immediately get fucked up by Dustin.
I know, dude. All for nothing. Thus, also, like, holy shit, why is it that Conor McGregor gets to fight for the fucking interim belt? If let's just say he gets lucky,
A lucky shot and wins it. That'd be. Oh,
and then now he gets to go fill up the arena in Spain.
oh no! Now he gets to drag that out for 2 years before he fights again, so he could talk shit as the champ for 2 years online, and
But
milk that shit to death.
He wouldn't milk being an interim champion though, because that's what Justin's belt is. Technically, Justin's belt is the interim
But
champion.
he ain't gonna get the champion belt.
But I mean, you think he could come back and have one fight and get the opportunity to do it?
They ain't gonna do that.
Dude, that would be fucked up. That's why I say I hate the UFC. That's like
They
one
would
of the
they would take away integrity. They're like, Dana don't give a fuck. I mean, people already say that, and you know it's
I
true.
know
I'm just saying.
they've been
But they're
saying it
like,
more
he
and
don't
more
give a
lately.
fuck about nothing but the money.
I don't personally think that it would be a good idea as far as like the sake of the company. You can have a lot of disgruntled people. But I will also say there is a large percentage of people that are in, with the exception of maybe a good percentage of the top 10 in every weight class. A lot of them people are like, yeah, fucking Conor McGregor's the GOAT, dude. You know, it's like
Yeah,
they grew up watching him fight. So, I mean, I don't know. And we're just in a weird time. We're in a really weird time because
dude, I'm still finding it hard to believe that he's even fighting at the White House. Period.
I mean, it's not written in stone
Yeah, I mean it's
because
been.
Dana keeps saying, he said the Jorge versus Connor fight's not happening. The Michael Chandler versus Connor fight's not happening. Like, well, okay. Well, like, what the fuck then?
Who's he
But
fighting?
I'm assuming that none of these, well, that's what I'm saying. Or is he fighting at all?
I'm saying like if he fights, yeah, like who do you even put him? It has to be. It's the White House card, dude. You have to put it. It has to be a good fighter.
It might be Nate Diaz.
I mean, that would be cool. I'd watch that.
I would definitely watch that. The Nate Diaz versus Connor trilogy match at the White House. I mean, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
and what?
Dustin trilogy.
No, it would be the Dustin
Just because you
fourth
want,
fight.
well, the leg thing. That's what I'm saying. That trilogy is fucked up because of the leg thing.
100%. Yeah.
They could
But
run
Connor was
that
about to lose that fight, bro.
for
And
sure. I mean, it was early on though. And he's a dude. One punch from Connor, dude,
you're right. But
and he could have put
but
his lights out.
Connor anywhere past halfway through the second round is like, well, good luck.
Right.
That's not entirely. That's dismissive of his earlier years, but we saw his
How the
weakness.
dude? I was such a huge Connor fanboy, but just wonder how the fuck did he get so? What did he do? Just the talking,
Yeah.
the shit talk, literally. I mean, he backed it. It was just a small stretch of time where he was shit talking and backing it up, and
And
that's what made him huge.
listen, Conor McGregor was a bad man, but he was
Yeah,
also only kind of like a trick and one trick and a half kind of pony.
yeah. I'm just saying, like his
You know?
reign wasn't super long. It just seems
Right.
like it all happened and was over so fast.
Yeah. Well, you're living in it. It's kind of like, to me, it's one of those things like the Anderson Silva type shit. But he just had too
The
many.
Mayweather fight fucked it up.
Yeah, that's what I say. He had too many irons in the fire, bro. Like, I mean, as superstar, it paid off, but like, don't. I mean, I guess if the money is worth it and all the other things that you've had in your life, which his life could have even been even better than it has been if he wouldn't have done stupid shit too. Like, he's done stupid shit to
Yeah,
himself, but that's irrelevant to necessarily him being in the ring or the octagon. I think that that stuff has affected that though. I think that Donald Cerrone was absolutely fucking intimidated and terrified by Conor McGregor, and that's why he got pieced up as fast as he did that night. And so be it. That's part of the game. If you're going to be a pussy and get scared, I mean, he got fucked up by Conor McGregor,
yeah.
all in a matter
Quick.
of. But like, if it wasn't for that, he hasn't won a fight since before he fought Floyd Mayweather.
That's crazy. And that was definitely a givey fight.
Yeah, and that fight right there is the only fight that he has won. That's the only round that he has won since he fought Floyd Mayweather. Since before he fought Floyd Mayweather. That's not
Yeah.
true. He won one round against Khabib, and that was like a big thing for the longest time. Was that the only person who had? He was the first person to win a round against Khabib in the UFC.
Damn, you got what type of fucking stat that is. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy. Yeah, and it just said like what 13 was it 13 or 14 fights?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
You don't beat these motherfuckers. They just retire.
exactly, and go start a farm and
Islam's gonna.
breed more of themselves.
Oh god, I don't know if Islam need to.
Oh
He
my
said he's gonna breed
god.
horses. That's when I follow him on social. He's
Yeah.
always fucking riding horses and shit. So we gonna retire and breed horses and fuck with horses.
Hell yeah.
If he
Goals.
falls off one of them motherfuckers and does a Christopher Reeve on my ass, right in his
Oh
prime,
my god,
right
dude.
before a big fight.
He rolls around the rest of his life looking like Stephen Hawkins.
No, dude. They wheel him in the ring and he still gets your back and chokes you out. The fuck you mean? This is Dagestan, bitch. Paralyzed. 2-3 years, Dagestan forget.
Send him to Dagestan.
Dude, he just fucking like
He's crawling in a box,
like
going
the
to
cop
UPS.
on Family Guy, the big buff cop. Just
Yes.
his legs drag.
Joe.
Yeah. Just grabs your nothing you can do. You got him in a leg lock. Break it, brother. Break it.
Oh my
They
god!
make them even better. No pain, waste that. Dude, they're this good with pain. Imagine them without pain.
Hey, do we have any middleweights in from America that are worth the fuck?
I don't know.
Because I literally completely forgot that the fucking chin strap Chechenian has the fucking middleweight belt. What's his name? How the hell do I forget it? Chimaev, Cumshot.
Yeah, Cosmo, yeah. The
He
cleft
has,
palate.
yeah, a mean bad man. He is a scary looking dude.
He seems like he'd be like clicked up with Khabib though.
Apparently, they used to have beef. Not really, but I think he said some shit out the side of his mouth about them. They don't fuck with each other, but it's more like I don't think the Chechenians fuck with the
Russians, the
Well, the
Dagestan. I mean,
Dagestani.
they're Russian. The Dagestan's the area, and that shit. It's all kind of confusing.
Yeah, to them it's not though.
Yeah, right.
That's how I've learned that it's definitely not
To
confusing
the
to
rest of the
them.
world, I mean, do they consider themselves Russian? Because honest, I mean, I'm not being.
Yeah,
Their culture's more like a Middle East culture.
yeah,
It seems like, but they're from Russia.
yeah. It's hard to.
But it's like
explain.
this area in Russia is like that somehow. Like I don't know if it's tied to the Middle East at all, but
I think
they
it's
share the same religions and shit.
it's just well that specific part where they live is all shit that's like land that was taken over and owned by Russia. So it's like governmentally owned by Russia, but it actually was, Chechnya was a real fucking country at one point in time, but it's
Yeah,
ran more or less adjacently by Russia. Hey, we need anything from the Chechens, including for you guys to come, but that's not entire. I mean, they've been having pushback wars for like the past 10 years. Like periodically, they'll have like a group of fucking Chechens that are like, "Fuck you," the Russian Guard Patrol, and then they'll have skirmishes for like a week and a half, and then the
you
Russians
think
have
they're getting worried about how these Dagestanians are getting all fucking like damn? But if they rise up, they're gonna be tough.
shit. Go look that shit up, bro. Yeah, I know we I feel like we talked about it on here before about the fucking Russians raiding Habib and them's gym, looking for a guy who was supposedly training in their gym that was anti Russian government, and got in trouble for fucking allegedly like was planning terroristic shit against the Russian government.
Yeah,
And then Khabib and all them got investigated and blah blah blah. And then
I remember
all
got
that,
in trouble with some money shit with the government
yeah.
over there too.
One of the things was basically so. I don't know. I don't know. I would be lying to you if I told you I knew like the truth about any of that stuff. But you'd be hearing talking about people trying to extort Khabib and shit. Like it's like that's just Russian gangsters and shit trying to get him like fuck up his image and all this other stuff. And it's like because he flies and moves freely, like you see him doing shit all the time. So it's like
Right.
it's not like he'd be hard to catch. I wouldn't imagine. But I don't know. Some weird shit. You know what else is? You know what else is weird?
What's that?
3 million pages allegedly.
Oh my god. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, I'm never going to look
Dude,
at
do you think everything? Do you think Minnesota's just a cover up?
for what.
Well, I mean, the Democrats and the Republicans are both like, look, these shits do not need to come out. So we need a distraction. All right, we could create one. Waltz is in on it. You know what I'm saying? It's just all a big.
Yeah.
I mean, The timing's impeccable. It's like almost as soon as like this seemed like this Epstein thing was gonna be the biggest shit, then all this shit happens.
Yeah.
And of course, I don't actually believe in any of this, but what if?
I just don't think that the Epstein thing is that big of a deal.
Holy shit!
Listen. I do think it
What
is. I no. I
the
think. I think it.
fuck?
I think it is a big deal. But I'm saying I don't think it's like smoking gun to the fact that to where it's worse than the A, B, C,
What
and
part of
D.
it? What part of it? Are you trying to say like you just don't think Trump's involvement was that big a deal, or you
No.
don't think the whole thing is what they were doing on that island is that big of a deal?
No, I think the shit that they were doing on that island is a big deal. But I'm saying, like, think about all the stuff we already know. The only things we don't know is names of people.
Right.
We assume everything to as much as, but not limited to, like people getting fucking tortured and raped and murdered on that island,
Right.
right? Like we all know that already. Everyone knows that. We just only thing we don't know is by who. And to me, I'm like, that is fucked up. But I'm saying, like, the shock. What's the shock factor going to be? You had the richest people in the world out. We already fucking know that too.
Well, I mean, the shock could be that the fucking leader of the free world was involved in some of that fuck shit.
Which one wasn't?
I mean, okay, that's even more shocking that all of them was.
I know, but we've already heard that all of them were. I'm
Bro, I
not.
want that confirmation. I don't
I
fuck what you done heard.
there is
Fuck what you heard.
there is no way you'll have 100% locked in on that. There's no way.
They won't release it to us, but what if they have it? I mean, the files would be. What if Epstein, for his own protection, whatever, kept all this shit and they got a hold of it?
I just don't.
But I mean, you would think there'd be such powerful people on there. There's like, who's the we that got a hold of it? They control them probably.
Okay, I do want to say this. I am not at all suggesting that we shouldn't care. Because I have been stomping the line for a long time for the Jeffrey Epstein files. But when I think about all the other things that are going on, I'm like, how fucking bad could it be? I don't. Okay, because I have a coworker. Shout out to Jim. Jim's the man. But Jim, it says he kind of leans towards thinking a lot of this stuff is to cover up for the Jeff Epstein files or
Yeah.
whatever that is under that umbrella. You know, it could be things adjacent to that, whatever it is. And I'm like, that shit is bad. Also, I'm the first person that's like, almost every other day, I hear about something. I'm like, why are there so many pedophiles? Like, why the fuck is this such a blight on society? Why is this something that all that I think about stuff all the time. But I'm like, why the fuck would they? Unless it's like, hey, we have to sacrifice babies to aliens and shit like that. If that's what it is, then like, okay, I understand why you have to keep us in the dark with all this other shit. I don't necessarily feel like the distraction. If all this stuff is a distraction, or if there's ulterior motives for things to be allowed to be done or faked or whatever or boosted up, I don't think it has anything to do with the Epstein files. I think there's several other things that are going on in the world right now that definitely are far worse than the dead guy and the old people who have already committed their crimes. Now,
Okay, so
I,
you're just
I,
saying you just
I'm
think we should worry about other shit.
I 100% think that we should continue to ask them. I like the pace it's going now. I would like for them to give us everything right now, but hey, look, they give us fucking 50,000 apparent. It's so funny to me that it's like they give us like 15,000 pages or something. First they gave those fuckheads those binders, right? And then they came out and they're like, hey, there's nothing in it. And then then they gave like 15,000 pages. Now they're like, fuck, man. Somebody give them 3 million pages on the Jeffrey Epstein shit. What, the 3 million pages of what, Matt?
What are they? Who wrote 3 million fucking
That's
pages?
what I'm saying. There's not three. What? There's 3 million pages on anything in
Dude,
the
just
world.
think about that for a minute. 3 million pages. How many
3
pages
million
is that?
pages.
How do you even? How?
How did you?
Hey,
For one,
guys,
how
the
do you
only
have that
way
much
you're going through
intel?
that.
How do
Yeah.
you have that much intel? You know what I'm saying? Because they had to. That's all documented from something, from different times and different. You have that much intel on one person. This motherfucker should have done been in jail for the in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like clearly, you guys. That's why. I mean,
I mean, it
whatever it
definitely
is.
don't sound like an open shut case, but 3 million pages of fucking. That sounds like a lot of shit to that case.
Hell yeah, it does. There wasn't even what was they had like released like 1,200 pages for the JFK shit, some shit like that. Like I'm like, oh, barely anything. That and they had plenty to be convinced that the Jews did it. But I mean, 3 million pages. That shit's crazy, bro. And they got it popping up. They talking about there's an accusation in there from Trump, from something about raping or I don't know if I could. I guess we're not monetized. Raping a like a 13-year-old girl. Jay Z and who was it? Jay Z and Pusha T. Pusha T drugged some girl and raped. I'm talking. They got all kinds of shit in there. And this is just stuff that was
Pusha
that
T's on Epstein's Island.
Pusha T and they have all this is what this file says, right? And but listen, it doesn't say anything about Epstein's Island. They've got these hotlines that anybody could call into, and that shit is documented. So
Yeah.
all of these hotlines, all these conversations that these people called in, or these anonymous people, or these victims, or whatever it is, it's thousands of people over the course of time who gave this information. Well, right now the blogs are taking these little inserts because you can search. You can go to the government website and search it, and you can search for specific words. They also have these third party sites where you can run it through or whatever and find certain things you're looking for. Now, I'm not saying that you just do that for nefarious purposes or just to form your own framing, but because it is good for research if you're trying to go through a lot of paperwork. I personally don't need it because I don't read that much, but it is still pretty cool that it happens. But people will do that and they're like, Trump. And then now they go and they find how many times it pops up, and then they'll find the most like nefarious. Same thing someone would do for a Joe Biden or Bill
Right.
Clinton or something like that. But uh, obviously, the hot button one right now out of the 3 million pages, I promise you, as soon as it became public on the government's website, everybody was searching for the name Trump. Without a doubt, everybody's like, "Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and get this out the way." But they said that they found Elon Musk hitting up Jeffrey Epstein, talking about wanting to come party on his island.
Oh my god.
They've got fucking Bill Gates looking for special STD probiotics or antibiotics because his wife doesn't know that the Russian girls gave him STDs. Like I mean, that was what I saw before I got on here with you.
Bill Gates looked like that type.
He looked like the type not to strap up against the Russians with STDs too.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying.
They took such advantage of that young man.
Dude, what do you think about? You see the latest video? The latest shooting in Minnesota. The one. Not first of all, did you see the one with the car? Person got ran over in the car.
The person got ran over.
Oh, dude, I have to show you this shit. I have to send you this video. Actually,
Are you talking about the dude
this
who?
is not related to Minnesota though.
Oh,
That
okay.
one's not related to Minnesota. But have you seen that video? That was my mind getting sidetracked. You've seen that
Okay,
video of the
I've seen.
dude getting ran over by that car running from the car. It looks like some Minnesota shit's going on.
Dude,
They run him over and then shoot him up.
I have
It,
no idea what you're
oh
talking
my god, the cops!
about.
Yeah,
I was
you
about to
have
say
to watch that
I
video.
know of the
But I'm
two.
talking about the Minnesota
Yes, I know
one
of
where
the.
they kind of shot old boy all up in his back.
Yeah, after they grabbed his gun.
Yeah, what's up? I mean, dude.
That shit is crazy. That's what everybody's pissed off about that run right now.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like I'm trying to see both sides really, but I really don't. I mean,
That dude
he has
fucked
a
up.
gun that he had a license to carry.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Hang on, let me watch the video real quick because I need to know if he put his hands on ice first or not. Because I keep hearing people,
They
obviously,
do have a video from like the day before or something, him fighting with them.
for sure, yeah, yeah. I want to see what happened in that exact moment, from when he got, the actual event. Hang on. What was his name? Jeffrey? No, that's
It's always Jeffrey.
always a Jeffrey. Mini
Was it Alex?
Alex, Brett Pretty. That's a pretty name. Video shows new angle. You sh- Hang on. Can you hear that shit?
Yeah, I could hear it. It's not super
Okay,
loud, but I could hear it.
I got you. Hang on. I'm just gonna watch one more little clip. I just wanted to see. Oh, 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 no. All right. He's got his coffee. Oh, he's got his phone. Okay. Oh, I don't care about that now. Come on. Nice framing.
They need to release his video that he was recording.
You'll never get that shit. That'd be fucking crazy. Yeah, I think it was a fucking bad procedure. I think that they fucked up and they shouldn't have killed the guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Like a hundred
I think
percent.
it's not as clear. Like he shouldn't have been there. He's clearly agitating, but I don't
Yeah,
think it's a clear "oh fuck around to find out" kind of deal.
yeah.
Like he
There's
wasn't fucking around that much to find out that much.
Yeah, you totally could. I just think you should. I think it's the cop's fault. I think that oh shit, he's got a gun. They noticed it after his jacket went up. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, he's got a gun. They didn't realize he had a gun at first, probably. And and this is the thing too. I'd be like, yeah, bro. Like they might. There's all kinds of different things. They might know that he's a menace. He might have been out there terrorizing them for the past fucking 7 days, and he might be like, yeah, bitch, I got a gun. Fuck you. You know, I don't know. I doubt that though. I mean, I could listen to every fucking right wing commentator try to find a way to shoot Bell here, but I mean, I say that. Even Ben Shapiro is like, yeah, not a good look. Not a good look. You probably should not have found yourself shooting a man in the back who just had his gun stripped away from him in front of all of these people.
Right. This is the
Like,
fuel to the fire that they've been hoping happens.
I know they've just been waiting. That guy is a fucking martyr.
That's
I mean,
exactly what it is. I
if
mean, it literally seems like they've just sent endless people to go do this until they get the old girl. They could, man, that one's too tough to spin. As soon as they get one, and they may have got it with this one,
I
they
think
this is what it's all about.
I think that is the whole shtick. And these so many of these people are out here just because, bro.
I
Like
think
they're
Tim Waltz definitely wants one to, has been wanting one of them to get popped.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, I think it's these people who are like accelerationists, dude. They want the whole fucking thing to go up in flames. They want an opposition force out there with those people with kinetic action. They want actual people with kinetic violence going against each other in the streets. Right now, it's ICE, but what they want is somebody who is not law enforcement to come out there and fight these people, and they want them to just fucking kill each other. I
Yeah.
could be being dramatic, but that's the way that it feels like. That's the way it makes me feel when I see shit like that. But it also, man, I'm telling you, I mean, this compared to like the George Floyd shit, like, cause I was talking to Brittany about it last night, and I was like, even with the George Floyd stuff, but like when you stop and you have a chance to look at it in a different way and not just be so shocked to actually witness what's going on, because it is shocking and it's jarring to see these types, like the way people are protesting and behaving. It's like a third world country, bro. Like, and to me, it's like it does not at all have to be that way. It's like these people, like you watch these videos of these people, it's just lunatic fucking people just blowing whistles and fucking just being degenerates, just like blah, blah, being a like I just seems almost like in a movie or something, and it's like you're making this so much worse. Like you're making this so much worse. Like, and now you got your homeboy killed. I don't know. Listen, I'll
Oh,
tell
your
you,
old
I
lady.
I'm not. I'm totally not saying that guy should have got shot, but I'm not fucking surprised it happened, bro.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no telling the situation. Did you hear what's going on when he gets shot? I mean, and don't get me wrong. If by law it is what it is, this guy might skate because of the law. He might, find there might be some kind of
Mm-hmm.
thing. He is a cop, or a cop adjacent, and he might go to jail. And I mean, I don't. It's kind of like a close fight. It's like I'm not gonna be
They may
surprised
have to
either
put him
way.
in jail to keep peace.
Like, yeah, because it worked so well with Derek Chauvin.
Yeah.
I was like that to me. This is less clear cut. This is more clear cut. He shouldn't have shot him than the Derek Chauvin case was.
That's
I,
the kid that went to the parade, or went to the riots with the AR and killed.
no, that Derek Chauvin was the guy who took out George Floyd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the cop.
The
The
cop that did it.
I
He's in
all
jail. Yeah, yeah. He went to jail.
yeah. I think it's just the stupidest fucking argument in the world. Whoever it was, I don't know if it was Trump or if it was Christy Nome or one of these other people that said it first, but somebody's dumbass was like, "Yeah, he doesn't. There's a protest is no place for a gun." Now,
That was the same people saying that kid was just exercising his right.
right, and I say no,
Rittenhouse.
I say no. Trump and them are wrong. That's not the argument. If you go and you put your hands on law enforcement with a gun on you, yeah, man, you might get fucked up. You might be in a bind. You know what I'm saying? I would not expect to be able to go but I'm also not saying this is justifying them killing him because they had done got the gun off of him. You know what I'm saying? Like all
Right.
that shit is whatever, but like
Dude, when I was talking to somebody about it yesterday, I was saying that it's I can understand all that, like thinking about how I would react in the situation, and all that. Not to mention like their senses are probably heightened as an ICE officer. What all is going on? People are. Could you just imagine how on edge you are at work every day as an ICE officer and over there right now?
I can't imagine.
And you have to be. You can't have one bad day. You know what I'm saying? You can't, because your one bad day is that, something like this.
Potential prison time.
But at the same time, I ain't out there doing it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be specially trained for these types of situations. That's why you are who you are.
Right.
In ideal world, these guys might not have the training. Clearly, don't look like whatever. But you would think these guys would have to be trained for stuff like this.
Yeah.
To like you said, the gun was taken off of them. There was. I don't. I don't see how they're going to have a case saying, and I don't know how the law works if they do have to say this, but that they were in fear for their life.
I don't
How?
I don't think that I
But I
don't
don't
think
think the law. There's the law. That's how the law works for us.
I mean that's how it works for them too. Their protocol works like that. But how you're not going to get that shit off when you're like, yeah, there were 7 of us and we had his gun.
Right. Exactly.
and
So somebody's
I
going
was
to
behind
jail.
him,
How I feel, somebody going to jail.
I feel like there's going to be some kind of punishment. Has to
Yeah.
be. Uh
Yeah. I don't see no way because I mean it really is split with people trying to defend it online. I just don't see it. I just see it as a clear cut as somebody's going to jail. Now, it's not. It's like I said, everything leading up to that, yeah, he shouldn't have been there. Yeah, he was agitating. Yeah, why are you even bringing the fucking gun? All that's true, but at the end of the day, it's like, even if it's from like a I got you bitch moment, like got you, like
Yeah.
that's why I was here with it. It's for something like this.
Right. Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, they did get you. You know, if that's the
Yeah.
case,
Yeah.
you ain't
And it's
you were wrong.
the guy's in the wrong, and I think it was fucking stupid PR. And also, I just disagree with the argument about he shouldn't have had a gun. I'd be like, yeah, like if he went and he turned up on the fucking, cop or something, waving his fucking gun around and shit. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. He shouldn't have had a gun.
You didn't even
Like,
know he had it until you
but I mean, that's what I'm
on
saying.
top of him
And
already.
back to that, like,
Like,
hey,
what's the point? I need to know more context. Why are you even on top of him? Because
yeah,
I couldn't tell really from
we
any of
couldn't
the
hear what he
video.
was saying. They were probably telling him to back off or
I
something
mean,
like
why
that.
can't he say whatever the fuck he wants to say? I didn't. As long as the video don't show him touching nobody,
Yeah.
I don't see how
And
the.
what I just saw didn't show him touching
I didn't
anybody.
either. Any of the videos I've seen, I never seen him like he was being very verbally confrontational, but I didn't see him being physically confrontational, except for like being all up in their face with the phone and shit, which I'm sure is annoying. But annoying and taking somebody's life is two fucking very different things.
I think, and I'm not saying that this is a justifiable reason to shoot him. Just really think that what happened was they got him down on the ground. He was wrestling about or whatever, and they're like, "Oh my fucking god! Like he's got a gun." Like one of them's like, "Oh shit! I didn't hear this." I'm just saying, like, I imagine,
Yeah,
yo, he's got a gun, and then dude reaches in and grabs the gun, and when he grabs the gun and pulls it out or whatever, either accidentally fires it or it falls and it fires, or dude behind him sees the gun because the guy who grabs the gun is not the guy who shoots him. And I want to say the guy behind him like saw the gun after someone said shoot the gun. I don't have any reason to think this. I'm just saying it seems like the most logical thing that happened because it's not like the guy was going to shoot him if he didn't actually think that holy shit I better shoot him. I don't think he shot
you
him because
wouldn't think.
I wouldn't think that he would shoot because listen, even if you're a malicious person and you're wanting to kill him, you're not going to do it with all them people standing right there. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right,
it's like these people might fucking shoot me after this. You know what I'm saying? There's a fuckload of people standing around while this is happening. And it's like
right,
you're just going to pull the gun out and shoot. Like your boys are right here too. This kind of stuff only happens so often. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're going to be in a bind if you just shoot this dude in his back. So I'm like, but with that said, let's say that happened. Well, he panicked and he was wrong. Because if that be the case, if he thought that, oh my God, I'm alarmed because there's a gun, it's like, well, you panicked and you were wrong. That is a failure of your duty. I don't know what the correct terminology for it would be, but your failure costed someone's life, and I just don't really know how you kind of come back from that. Honestly, to me, without it being investigated and dealt with properly, I think that like if Trump was just like, nah, like they did with the chick or whatever. Like the chick that got shot a couple of weeks ago. If they're
yeah.
like, yeah, he's good. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not even tripping. I think it would be really bad. Uh,
No, I seen him talking to Trump today about. He talking about, yeah, we're gonna do a thorough investigation, and I really hate to see that it happened, and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah, you already kind of know what's up. Because if you knew they ain't had nothing, you'd be like, what? If that fucking prick, he like Biden. Fuck him.
yeah, no shit.
But no, he ain't saying all that.
I bet he voted for Kamala. Yeah, shit's crazy out there, man.
Dude, I'm glad I don't have. Just think of the regular people that's like living there. They don't really care about it either way. It's like, what the fuck?
I think about those people all
It's
the time.
Armageddon outside my front door.
Yeah, live a block away.
Like, yeah, I gotta take my kids to school and like just
Having a
I'm going to
fucking
the grocery store.
and having like a vigil and shit out there. It's like, dude, please, just let me fucking go.
Dude, it's
Hamdulillah.
the most random place too. It feels like in America for this shit to pop off.
Yeah, right after the fraud.
Yeah,
And they act like another thing is too is like people act like ICE isn't like in other states. Like
yeah.
they're literally in every state cooking right now, but for some
Oh yeah,
reason,
they putting up fucking championship numbers right now.
yeah, they're like, let's go.
They on the fucking. It's a dynasty right now.
I just don't understand, man. I mean, I don't understand how we're so like how we get so forced to care about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like like I mean, we've talked about it before on here and off of here. It's like I be feeling for the fucking immigrants, bro. Like, there's a large portion of them that I'm like, bro, I feel
Oh,
for
there's a
you.
huge chunk of them. Yeah, that I
Uh,
feel for them.
I'm
Like,
like, it is what it is, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
well,
And
it's just there's
I,
no right answer, bro. But
yeah,
two things could be true. One thing is I know a lot of great immigrants that it sucks for them. Two, we have an immigration problem here, and I don't know what else to do but get them out of here.
yeah, and
The
it's
the,
like,
the ones that the problem ones that were flooded in. How do you? I mean, I still stand on. There's got to be some kind of vetting process where we could do that.
sure,
If your only options are leave everybody or get everybody out, that's the only way that I stand with. All right, well, we need to get them out. Only because if that's the only two options. But the ideal situation would be, I mean, it wouldn't be that hard, dude. If they're working and nothing's ever, no criminal record here, leave them alone. Or at least, don't prioritize them. Get to them later.
well, in the big cities, this is the problem. The places, the red states and red cities, they're working with ICE. In these places like Minneapolis, Chicago, Los Angeles, they're not working with ICE. They have literal people that are actively trying to help. In other words, local law enforcement has the records and they know where all these people are and they've got these people in their jails and they've got these blah blah. They won't work with them, so they have to go hunt them down themselves. That's why ICE is there in the first fucking place in such large numbers. But when they're like, yeah, we're gonna just send the federal agents to come hunt them down since y'all don't want to help. Okay, well fuck you. We're gonna send half of the fucking populace in the city to come distract you and disturb you and harass you
Mm-hmm.
and use whatever kind of fucking Antifa style tactic bullshit to, disrupt like good little communists. I digress. I don't like the fucking jackboots either, but like, man, yeah, I fucking hate these people when they act like this. I don't hate the people, I just hate what they're doing. Um, I say all that to say, like, if they could just go in and get their bus loads of fucking rapists, murderers, and dope dealers, then yeah, you know what? Meet them in the middle. That way, they're not taking people's grandmothers and having to displace children and
Right.
shit like that. But they
And
won't
the,
give
and that all boils down to money.
right
They get money.
and
They're getting
votes.
money and votes. Right. Money and
As
power.
it always comes back to money and votes. It's not just immigration, but immigration is a really big candidate when it comes to that shit, especially in recent history. Because listen, bro, say what you want, Democrats would never win again if immigrants were gone.
No.
If you invalidate immigrants' vote or unregistered, uh, non-registered immigrants, then they'll never win again. Like
He trying
because
to make sure they ain't here for the next election. What he trying to do?
or they're trying to invalidate their votes because that shit's happening too. They're working on redistricting. They're working on. They want to do an early census. They don't want to wait till 2030. They want to run another census next year, which is unheard of. They usually do it every 10 years, but they want to do it next year so they can prove like that there's way more fucking I don't know. There's some crazy shit about the voter rolls, and it would fucking basically erase all the voter. Not erase. This is a little dramatic, but you'd show you how many people in California and how many people in these really, really sanctuary type havens, how many people are voting in these big ass cities that don't have like they're not legal citizens. They're just getting
Right.
their votes off and like fuck it, we're counting them because you trust us.
Right. You do a census and there's this many people there, and it's double that voting out of there.
Right, exactly. All kinds of crazy shit. And then you got people, who have to I think to do a census you have to have an ID as well. So you have to have your like social security number, your ID, and all this other stuff. And it's like you can't answer the census if you. It's just fucked up because like you're gonna go
Dude,
knock on my fucking door, and
no, they ain't gonna do it door to door no more, huh?
I don't know how it works really. I've never filled it out.
Dude, Donald
No,
Trump,
Brittany
I
did.
bet
Brittany
he
did.
gonna be an OG, and when it's time for re-election, well, I guess he's going to win his board. His board if I had to guess, would probably be running. But he gonna have ICE set up at the voting polls because he'll still be president. He gonna have, and dude, that'll be enough because I know all the Mexicans I know is terrified. They ain't even going. But just them being there, just their presence will be enough for them not to go vote illegally.
Yeah, that's also illegal as fuck to do. For them
Is
to do
it?
that, it's illegal for you to intimidate people at the.
No, no, I'm intimidating illegal aliens that can't vote anyway.
That's a good point. I mean, that's a good point.
If you legal, you wouldn't be intimidated.
Yeah, but fucking yups are gonna be like, I'm fucking intimidated too. I'm scared of the man with the machine gun outside of the fucking
Yeah.
voting precinct. I'm afraid. Which, I mean, what the fuck am I? I wouldn't be comfortable really. Well, I'll be like, I'll just vote later. I'll come back after work.
No, I don't give a fuck. I don't vote really anyway.
Oh, shit, I can't.
Yeah.
They don't be. I'd be talking more shit than the man in the moon. Can't even vote.
Oh, it don't matter. They don't count no way.
It's the life of an outlaw, mate.
They don't count no way. I have plausible deniability no matter what happens.
Yeah. I can switch on a dime. I'm like fucking.
Right.
I've been a Democrat, dude.
Right.
It's just the fucking people these days. It's the one of the benefits of being a long-term like fence rider. Shit,
Right.
dude. And I'm half kidding. I really, I'm half kidding. The reason why I say that though is because that's why I don't be attaching myself to nothing specifically. Which
But when AI takes over and we have to, whoever side they're on, we have to make choices. It'll be easy
Yeah.
for you.
You never
You
know
just
when you
be
got to
like,
pivot, bro.
Right. You're
Yeah.
immediately like, yeah, but
I've always been
I'm
real-
aligned with you.
I've always been really big on ninth month abortions.
Right.
Like that's like super cool to me. Like I really don't even
Just
know
having to
what's wrong with
relate to the AI.
it. Yeah.
What's with these humans anyway?
Fucking dorks. Dude, dude, what if we found out that Bill Gates and Elon Musk fucks each other on Epstein's Island?
Why the fuck? Yeah, I would be like, yeah, please don't release no more of these fucking files.
Yeah.
I don't want to know. Y'all are right. We didn't want to know.
Like, hey, what did y'all see in each other other than each other?
Dude, can you imagine the South Park episode after that?
No, I'm not watching any piece of media ever again. Me and my whole family might drink the Kool-Aid, just call it quits. After
Dude.
some shit like that, I'd be like, I'm good. This isn't reality.
Yeah, the
Oh my God, what if there's like see, this is why I think AI is terrible, but what if they fucking came out and it's like all these fucking billionaires, dude, like all of them are together out there on Jeff's Island and they're all like Bukkake and Stephen Hawkins.
mm,
Dude.
damn, Stephen Hawkings.
Yes, dude. Stephen Hawkins. Man.
Yeah,
Late.
yeah, that's yeah. Oh
He's-
yes.
he's just
yes,
laying-
Yes.
He's
Yes.
laying there. He's not even in his chair. He's just in like a little. It looks like a dog bed.
He probably looks real fucked up out the chair.
Dude, bro.
He probably looks like
he would look like a curly
snail,
fry.
like a snail or something.
He'd be looking like a fry from the ballpark. Some curly fries with cheese.
And they
Dude.
just got him up on like a platform.
That shit. He got in a bird bath. Oh, that's so gross, dude. Elon, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos. All of them are just milking it to
Why
fucking
Stephen
Steve.
Hawkins though? For one, he's dead, but when he was alive, why him?
Why not?
I could think of a few reasons.
It's
I
like
could definitely think of more why not than I could for it.
maybe it's partially ritualistic.
Yeah.
Like kind of light up the and then you know
What
they
if before that he was completely normal? He wasn't even in a
go,
wheelchair.
that would be crazy. He just been like that for a long time. That's why I feel like they didn't get together. Like it's not like a
I mean,
kind of
this
thing.
has been going on for a long time.
So I mean, was
Do we exactly know when all this started happening?
Elon, Jeff, Peter Thiel, they're all like actually like the Goonies and Bill Gates. And they just nutted on Stephen Hawkins when they were like 13 years old. You will all have the riches of the world. You will see the future. Please.
Dude, could you imagine?
Stephen Hawkins was the second coming of Jesus, and this is just how he hit the earth. And God called them to nut on him.
No, God.
Bathe him in
Dude.
seed. Lediculous 7-7.
You imagine, I mean, any of the victims from the island, it don't matter what. I'm not even going to talk underage. I'm going to talk about just the sex trafficking, being a grown
Yeah.
woman, though. But could you imagine, or not even traffic, I'm sure a lot of them were there willingly, like for money, willingly
Sure.
there. Like, oh, yeah, $1 million or however much. Yeah, I can't wait. And then you go in the room and it's fucking Stephen Hawking's laying in the fucking bed. And they're
Oh,
like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, bitch.
yeah, bust down.
A million, remember? I mean,
Yeah,
you thought, that's crazy. It'd be like, probably like 20 grand, bitch. What you
yeah.
thought?
I was gonna say, and then she didn't
You're
really
on
get.
this island. Where did you leave then?
You don't get shit actually.
Right. We got the food. We got the everything. What you gonna do?
It's like we have a fucking Jewish temple out back. So if you want to get fucking served up like a dude, they
Because I
do.
feel like you definitely know Stephen Hawkins. Like, we've seen enough to definitely know he was on some fuck shit over there.
Oh, I mean, dude, I've got to be honest. What's he supposed to do? Go be on some fuck shit by himself? He's not getting his dick sucked unless he goes to Jeffrey's Island.
He got a bunch of kids, too.
Stephen Hawkins does?
Yeah, Stephen Hawkins got a bunch of kids.
Stephen Hawkins or Harvey?
Hawkins.
How? Do he be fucking?
I mean, he's dead now, but
Well, yeah, I guess.
he don't now. But he did. I don't know. He used to. I've seen pictures of him like as a he walking around and stuff. He wasn't always like that.
He really?
Yeah, he had some kind of disease that slowly.
Damn. Well, he must have lived a
Our
long
whole
time.
life he was like that. But you could
Yeah.
look at
I
old
didn't know
stuff
he
of
was
him.
that old. He looked like he was about like 50.
Nah,
God, my boy looked fucked up, bro. They had
that's that jaw.
old Steve looked like that neck all fucked up, bro. My poor guy. My poor guy, old Stevie. Let's see. Damn, he was born in 1942. Oh,
He was
old bastard.
76 years old when he died.
Damn, he had two wives. That's crazy. He had a
I'll
wife.
tell you. He got children.
Dang, he had a wife. I wonder if he killed her. If the second wife was I don't know. The second wife, redhead. Damn. Okay. Stephen Hawkins marries a nurse. I bet she was in there cranking him,
Hmm.
getting him going. Oh yeah, dude, he looks like a serial killer back in the day. Them
Yeah, he was.
glasses.
He was a weird looking motherfucker, but he wasn't in a wheelchair yet. He slowly, whatever it was he had, put him in a wheelchair. All that brain, but the rest of your body got fucked.
That is actually really sad.
You're like a one in a. His mind was like he like a one, not even generational. It's like fucking more than like one in however many years type of mind.
That's
But your body is fucking shit.
that's crazy. It's also really impressive, but it is crazy. Interesting that he was able to get married twice.
He hit the lottery twice. Like first way, a good lottery of being born with that brain and understanding. Like the chance of that is so slim, and then he gets hit with like a super ass rare disease, where it's also the
Yeah.
chances are very slim.
Damn. Did you know that they made a movie about him?
Oh God,
It's called Hawking, and guess who plays him?
who
Benedict Cumberbatch.
who the fuck is that?
It's Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay, I could maybe kind of see that.
It just looks so goofy. He
That's
looks
probably
goofy.
why I never heard of that shit.
Yeah, it's dumb. But it got an 86 on Rotten Tomatoes, which is not shabby. I'm never going to watch it, but
No.
it's still not bad. Hawking, Can You Hear Me? There's another movie based on him, but I think it might be more of a documentary. Yep.
Just think of what more he could have done if he wasn't. He was definitely spending a good enough amount of time on the island.
I was about to say he just would have been a fucking another Bill Gates just trying to get us to buy shit we don't need, and getting his dick sucked by kids. Which I
Fucking
mean,
Gates.
it really does kind of suck because it doesn't necessarily mean that the only people that the only thing that was getting fucked out there on that island was kids. You know what I'm saying? Because now what it this is shit we were saying a couple of weeks ago or a month ago or however. When, I don't know. Every time I've ever talked about it, I'm like, it implicates so many people, but like some of them people could have just been going out there and getting some pussy, like you see in a movie. Like, oh man, you go
Yeah,
out
so
and,
I
and
definitely
send
think
bitches.
that about some of the actors. Like, yo, I was just there doing regular freaky shit.
Yeah,
Like, don't
like
put all this on me. I didn't know they was fucking.
yeah, exactly.
They
I
didn't
didn't
let
even
me in
know
on
that.
that shit. I didn't know none of that. I was over there just. It's like I think with the Diddy shit too. There's some people like, yo, yeah, I was at a freaky Diddy party. We just doing some freaky shit.
Yeah.
But I wasn't into no, all this other trafficking
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
like
Don't
I
put
didn't know
that on me.
exactly. And that trafficking, which we've talked about this, but that word trafficking, it gets people nervous or it gets people to asking more questions. But the word itself is far more dark and mysterious than what it seems like you can get it. Like the crime you commit, it's like if you pay a girl to fly from Louisiana to Mississippi to
Hmm.
fuck you, and if you pay her to do that and you pay for her to do that, then that's considered sex trafficking. It's
Man,
a
all these athletes be sex trafficked.
dude. Everybody does. Not I say everybody, but anybody with money that's out there getting pussy like that. That's
A
100%.
rap about it
Yep.
afterwards.
And that's crazy to me. And what's funny too, though, is that that's a very common thing.
Right.
Uh, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I was just talking about. I said something about sex trafficking. Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, yeah. I mean, sex trafficking minors. That's a little different than
Right.
I'm probably not going to feel inclined to like get the specifics to iron out the specifics and semantics on that one. I bet. Oh well, sex and minors pretty much usually means something not good.
You gotta know what hills to die on.
Yes, exactly.
That's
And
not one.
I was about to say, of all the people who have philosophically tried to defend or, at least see their point of view or play devil's advocate, Jeffrey Epstein's not getting the benefit of the doubt from me at all.
Yeah.
I would like some more nuance on like say like the Elon Musk alleged email and obviously the shit with Donald Trump. Cuz I mean, it's like on one hand it's like yeah, there's a fuckload of people that called and made up a bunch of shit. But on the other hand, Donald Trump might have held down and raped a fucking 13-year
Dude.
old. Like, what the fuck, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, but I'm not the person who's just going to jump out the window and just assume that because it was on
Dude,
a
if the
piece of.
Democrats had that before he got reelected, they'd have
That's what I'm
been dropped
saying.
that.
And also, I feel like that.
Unless Bill Clinton had the other arm.
I feel like we've heard this before. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I just feel like I heard it before. Like they had this file was a thing, and I feel like it's just getting recycled.
Yeah.
I'm about to get the fuck off of here, bro.
All right, bro.
I've had a really good time talking tonight. It was nice. We went 2 hours, and
Hell yeah.
it was a good 2 hours. And